This is PACHO FLAVAZ on Lolwe Tv.
This is PACHO FLAVAZ on Lolwe TV.
Hello and welcome to PACHO FLAVAZ show with me, Maurice Owino. Remember, this is the show that comes to you every Friday 6 p.m. on Lolwe Television Network. Also, this is the only show where you get to meet artists and stars and anything entertainment in Kenya and also in Africa as a whole. And on that note, today we are doing things a bit differently. We will be talking to a guy who is representing Blaze, Be Your Own Boss. He's from Safaricom, and he's going to introduce himself and tell us more about why he's here with us today. So today we shall not be doing entertainment, the dancing and every kind of stuff, but still we are going to entertain ourselves. Welcome to the show. So thank you very much for finding time to join us here on Lolwe TV PACHO FLAVAZ.
Thank you.
Kindly tell us, who is Timothy Owiyo?
Okay. Morning viewers. My name is Timothy Owiyo. I work with Safaricom Limited. I've been there for the last 10 years. I'm a customer experience executive. The main responsibility there is we get to interact with different clusters of our customers. By clusters, I mean we've actually segmented our customers into different categories depending on how they take our products and services. So we interact with these customers, try to solve their issues, and if there are any new propositions, we also enlighten them on what we have in store. So currently I'm in Greater Western Region. I work at Kisumu Tafom shop, and as you know, we have 3 shops within Kisumu. One at Kisumu International Airport, the other one is at Jubilee, and the one at Tafom. So I'm always there, and we interact there with customers. Yes. Yes.
Very well. And today we are going to be talking about Blaze, Be Your Own Boss.
Yes.
For someone who has no idea about this, kindly take us through, what is it?
When I was actually introducing myself, I said at the shops we interact with different clusters of customers, that is segments. So these segments, we actually have mass, we have hustlers, we have discerning professionals, and then we have the youths. The youths now we are talking between the age of 10 to 26. Now Blaze is actually a product that was coined to actually bring in the youths, because if you look at the statistics currently, we have the highest numbers of youths between the age of 10 to 26. So this is a custom-made product that is basically targeting this age between 10 and 26.
10 and 26.
Yes.
Yeah, so as a youth at home who is watching us right now, this is the right opportunity for you, because we shall be talking about how this is acting as a kind of empowerment to the youth at large. And now back to you, Timothy, talking about that these are something that is focusing largely on youth.
Yes.
So what does it feel for a youth to belong to this kind of stuff?
You know, we with the time, that market, that is the youth, they will all become adults sometime.
Yes.
Yeah, so they will actually perform a big percentage of our target market. Now what we are doing for them is, because of the Be Your Own Boss actually is where we get to mentor these young people, tell them success stories of other young people who have tried and acted in whatever they are doing. And we also trying to tell them that not all youths who are going to universities today will get white collar jobs. Yes. So they can also hack it in another way. And we've also discovered there's also some trend right now, and most youths are now focusing on music, dancing, and other things. So we are trying to nurture those talents, empower them to actually know what is their talents, what they can actually bring out of themselves, and be successful in future. Yeah, so that is basically the concept of Be Your Own Boss.
That is basically the concept. The youth at home, we hope you're getting the point. And now, to a layman's, how do you think you can maybe explain it, the importance of a youth being a part of Be Your Own Boss?
Be Your Own Boss, we've actually onboarded some of the young people who have actually made it in life. They worked through their failures and are now successful in whatever they are doing. The other thing, we are coming into contact with things like Google, IBM, and all those other things. They also teach the youths on how to turn their ideas into a business idea and then make it workable. So be your own boss is actually the best thing that we are currently having for the youths today.
Yeah, that's very true. And now I know this is not the first time we are hosting this, because this is the 4th edition, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so going maybe from the previous ones, how do you able to tell that a youth has been empowered after going through all this stuff?
Okay, right now it is not easy to gauge on the success stories because we are only 3 years old. This one will be the 4th one.
Yes.
Now, according to the uptake during that time, we were only doing 3 countrywide. So we were doing like Nairobi, maybe Kisumu, and maybe Mombasa or even Eldoret. But this time now we are bringing it to the regions, because now what we are getting is the youths believe that for you to get a job, you have to go to Nairobi. Now, they are leaving these opportunities that are within without utilizing 100%.
Yes.
So now we are bringing these 18 Blaze Summits to the region. And the previous ones we've done, I know with the near future, we'll start to see some positive uptake from them. And I can say that there are so many ideas that have come up to place, and we are still working on them to see if they will be actually workable. But in the near future, they will be attainable. And you see, this one is going also a long way in achieving our government's vision 2030, the Big Four agenda. So if I would say most of our parents believe that for us one to be successful, you have to follow the route of education. Yeah, education is actually very key in some of these milestones. But you will see that we have other people who are actually educated, but they are doing very well in terms of music.
Yes. The talent,
dancing, the talent. So we are harnessing both sides of the coin so that they can actually make it. Yeah, so that's the concept.
That's the concept. And talking about the previous editions, now, like how many people did you manage to pull in the last one, if maybe you can remember?
Well, I'll not be very sure about the figure, but the current figure is almost double what
you guys had last time.
Yes, we are targeting around 1.3 million youths at the close of all those summits. Now, I'll basically focus on our region, which is Greater Western, where we had a target of 10,000. 10,000. We've so far done Kakamega and Kisii. Now the turnout was so high that we already attained 6,000. So we don't know what will happen at KMTC Kisumu. Now already we've attained the target that we wanted, but the main target for the whole country is 1.3. Of which I'm 100% sure that we'll do 1.3 million. I'm 100% sure that we'll even do more. Yeah.
So, have you guys had any difficulty while trying to reach out to the youths, and how are you dealing with it to bring more youth on board?
Well, it has been very successful, and that is why we are trying to push other key partners to join in, and we have partners like now this time around in the 4th edition we have Google and IBM and these other partners. So I believe that through these various channels we'll able now to reach out to as many people as possible. Yes.
So you can also talk more about the mentors in Kisumu right now. Tell us about any mentor. The people that are working.
We have so many mentors. Just to push on and tell you the number of mentors we actually have right now.
Because we are according to my director, we are just taking a short break.
Yes.
So I think we are going when we come back. We shall be picking it from there, where we're going to explain more about the mentors. And guys, we are taking a short break. Remember, you're watching PACHO FLAVAZ on Lolwe Television Network. Keep tuned.
This is PACHO FLAVAZ on Lolwe TV.
This is PACHO FLAVAZ on Lolwe TV.
Right, guys, welcome back. Remember, you're watching PACHO FLAVAZ with me, Maurice Owino, on Lolwe Television Network. This is the show that comes to you every Friday 6 p.m. on the same channel. And today we are doing things a bit differently. We are talking to a guy from Safaricom. We are talking everything Blaze. Be your own boss, man. And Timothy, welcome back again to the show. Yeah, for those who are just tuning in right now, kindly remind them who you are again.
I initially had said my name is Timothy.
Yes.
I work with Safaricom Limited at Kisumu Farm Shop.
Yes.
Now we are actually talking about Blaze. And our Blaze, by Blaze I mean is a product that is customized for our youths who are aged between the 10 and 26, and it's customized. They can actually buy internet bundles of as little as 5 shillings up to around 100 shillings. It's divided into weekly, daily and monthly. So we have them at heart, and we would also like them to subscribe to those products. Yes, those who are listening. Yes.
Very true, guys, and you have heard it. That is Timothy talking about everything to do with the Blaze. Be your own boss. And we're just coming back from a break. And now, Timothy, before we took a break, we are talking about mentors in Kisumu.
Yes.
Which are now, would like you to tell us more about these mentors.
Yeah, we do have mentors. By mentors, I mean these are young people who actually passed through their failures, tried something, and it is actually working for them. And the reason why we call them mentors, we would like them to share their success stories, their failures, and what they did to make it successful. So that those other youths who are feeling that they are not able to attain their goals in life can also pick something from it. So we do have somebody like Fundi Frank. He will be available. Let me just go through the names. Sorry, I didn't get Eric Musioka, who is also one of the best record producers in Kenya. We have Nancy Mwai. She's a fashion blogger and also a retailer. Joanna Kinuthia, Catherine Kamau, and a list of others.
A list of other individuals.
Yes. Yes.
And so maybe who are among the people that you have talked about? I can see many of them are not coming from the Great Nyanza region.
Yes.
So who are we expecting in Kisumu? That is the mentors that are coming.
The ones that I've mentioned.
Oh, those are in Kisumu.
Yes, they will be in Kisumu. Yes.
Okay.
They will be in Kisumu.
So the outcome of from these mentors, what I know you have interacted with them and maybe shared a lot.
Yes.
So what do they tell you guys? How maybe after doing all this stuff, how do people perceive them outside there now?
Yeah, they actually work out as a role model. For somebody like Fundi Frank, I basically talk about him during our days. When I was a young guy, I hear him. He was also a musician.
He was a musician.
Yes, and now he's one of the best designers I know. And his clothes are being put on everywhere. So their success stories are actually very encouraging to young people. So from what I've heard, they're actually really putting positive energy into our youths. Yes. Yes.
Which is a very good, which is very, very, very nice to the youth at home who are watching us right now. And now this is you guys are doing now the 18th. The last time you did 3,
yes,
and now you're doing 18.
Yes, this is the third one. Basically.
Yeah, this could mean that maybe probably next year you'll be doing something bigger.
Yes.
Yeah. So how are you putting everything in place to ensure that you reach even entire country maybe by 2022?
The reason why we've put this 18 is now we are spreading, because we are supposed also to do Siaya and other towns like Bungoma and everywhere. So we actually spreading.
So what are the factors that influences where you go?
Yeah, the reason why, as per the 3rd edition, the youths were basically not interested in getting handouts. They wanted to make it by themselves. So now we saw the need of now bringing this thing into a larger, so that it can get as many people as possible. Because they believe in themselves, and they will also want to be nurtured and advised on what to do, what is right and what is wrong. So that's why we were targeting that 18 summits. Now probably next year we'll even do bigger than 18 because now the uptake will be positive. I know it will be positive because of what we have in store for the youths. Yes.
Yeah.
Now then from there we can also look for sponsorship programs. Then if you have Google on board, now those ideas that they will have at that time will also be shared and they can also be turned into business ventures. Yeah.
So now that tomorrow is the big day, you guys are at Kisumu KMTC, right?
Yes.
Anything that I would like the fans to know about tomorrow?
They should come. We'll have mentorship camps where we'll have 300 sitting at one go, getting words from the mentors. We'll have talent shows that will be there. We'll also build a big tent where they can showcase their music talents. So what I can tell them is come.
So these are, you are targeting musicians, movie makers,
yes,
actors,
agriculture. Nowadays most youths do agriculture. Yeah, those are things that people never thought youths will do.
So you're also expecting these guys to come tomorrow and showcase their work?
Yes.
And what exactly will you guys be doing? Is it going to be an audition or what is it exactly?
Not an audition. We will just share our opinion with them and what we think. And also the mentors will tell them what to do and what not to do.
What to do and what not to do.
Yes, that is why we are talking about grit. Grit basically means greatness require internal toughness. Yeah, now that greatness means internal, is the drive in you. How many times have you failed and are you willing to soldier on? So that is why we are pushing that grit thing.
So Timothy, probably you could be having, I know we are just almost winding up, but we probably could be having something that I think I should share with us. So you can talk to us maybe on other matters, even if it's not about the Blaze, but anything.
For Blaze, what I can just tell them is just dial *555#. Join in, subscribe to our products. You'll get the best out of it. We have bundles that you can also use through your Bonga points. You can use through M-Pesa or airtime. And also come and listen in to what these mentors have to say. And I'm sure 100% you'll come out with something that will help you. Now the other thing is we have custom-made products that are basically targeting those between the age of 10 and 26. These are phones that are pocket-friendly to the Blaze community.
So pocket-friendly meaning
3,999, 3,499. But these are phones that you can also
Are they
use.
smartphones?
Yeah, they are smartphones with good internal memory and even RAM. So we have Neon Kika, we have Neon Ray that are easily available at any of our Safaricom shops within the country or within the region. And we also have dealers who we've tasked to push these devices. So I would like to urge them to follow this. Now the other product that is of very much importance is I would also advise them that calling customer care at times when you need a service might also be hectic because it depends on the number of callers who are calling at that time. So we have a new product that is called Jitambulisha that a customer can actually use to record his own voice. Now you just dial 100, call in and then register your voice. The one that says at Safaricom, my voice is my password. Now the beauty of this product is where the customer will be able to do PUK through his voice biometrics. You will be able to do SIM replacement, get M-Pesa statements and so many other things. So it minimizes the need of coming to a Safaricom shop. Take this for example, if you have a customer who has blocked his PUK and is in Beta. So this guy will travel all the way from Beta to Kisumu. Just calculate the cost, which will be around 500 coming, 500 going, that's 1,000. But if you dial 100, you will be able to solve that problem at your doorstep.
At your doorstep.
Yeah, so let our customers take this. It is one of the best products that we've actually launched. Yeah, and for those who are calling using airtime and they're using a lot of airtime, we have all-in-one monthly bundles. With all-in-one monthly bundles, it is now a customized bundle that factors in your usage. So it allocates you SMS, internet bundles and minutes. Yeah.
Well, Timothy, that's nice, and I hope our viewer at home and the youth are ready to come tomorrow to the KMTC Kisumu, so that they could be able to be mentored and also be taught a lot of stuff that we have just discussed here. And Timothy, I hope we had a whole day so that you explain to them more and more stuff, but unfortunately, according to my director, our time is up, and we have to bring the show to an end. Guys, remember, another Friday is coming up, and this is the PACHO FLAVAZ, which comes to you every Friday 6 p.m. Let's keep watching.